This is the eAhora 4000W M8S Electric Motorcycle, and just from looking at it, the first thing that jumps out is the bold and aggressive design. I mean, you can't ignore that chopper-style silhouette. It just oozes a racing vibe with a modern twist. The frame is all carbon steel, painted in this matte black that's both stealthy and striking. The fat tires and the wide, scooped faux leather seat really give it that road-dominating look you'd expect from a high-performance electric bike. The shiny gold front forks and that bullet-shaped taillight just add a touch of luxury that totally stands out. From my experience, hopping onto the M8S feels immediately different from most e-bikes I've been on before. It has a long wheelbase, which means it sits low and stable, perfect for someone like me who values comfort and control. I'll be honest, I had a few worries early on about how heavy this thing would ride, because at around 210 pounds, it's no lightweight. But that fear vanished once I hit the throttle. The 4000W motor is no joke. There's this instant surge of power, and I found myself grinning as the torque kicked in. Even going up a steep hill, the bike handled it like it was nothing. No lag, no struggle, just smooth acceleration all the way and strong pulling power, thanks to up to 170 newton-meters of torque. One thing that's worth mentioning for anyone new to electric motorcycles, 4000 watt refers to the wattage of the motor. That's the measure of how much power it can deliver to the wheels. In plain English, more watts equals more speed and better ability to climb hills. That's why on the eAhora M8S, you get top speeds up to 50 miles per hour. Honestly, if you've only ridden basic e-bikes before, this level of performance is going to feel wild. The battery is another area that really impressed me. It's a huge 72-volt, 35-hour lithium battery, which basically means you don't have to stress as much about distance or charging up all the time. On a full charge, I regularly get somewhere between 60 and 80 miles, depending on how hard I ride. Charging is snappy, about 3 to 4 hours, so even if you run it down during a busy day, you're not waiting overnight to get back on the road. The charger it comes with is pretty smart, and the BMS system, that stands for Battery Management System, helps the battery live a longer, healthier life, so you don't have to worry too much about battery replacement costs anytime soon. In my opinion, one of the key features that set the M8S apart is its suspension. It has an aluminum alloy fork with this thick wall that you just know will hold up to rough city streets or the occasional gravel road. The rear shock absorber is hydraulic and can be tweaked to match your weight or whatever road conditions you're dealing with. I spend a lot of time riding on less than perfect roads, so this level of adjustability is honestly a lifesaver. No more sore hands after hitting potholes or bumps. The hydraulic disc brakes are a huge step up from what you find on regular e-bikes. Both front and rear brakes are big, and they let you stop fast and smooth, even if you're cruising at top speed. It makes me feel way safer, especially when I'm riding through traffic or anywhere a quick stop might be needed. To anyone new, hydraulic disc brakes just means braking power is delivered by fluid, not just a cable, so it's more reliable and takes less effort to stop hard. There are other practical touches too. The color LCD display is IP66 rated, so it's protected from water and dust and shows you the speed, distance, battery status, everything right at a glance. There's a wireless charging spot for your phone, so you can keep it juiced up while you navigate or listen to music. And if you're worried about safety or legality, this bike comes equipped with everything you need. Headlights with high-low beams, turn signals, a taillight with integrated brake lights, and a proper license plate mount. I could register and ride this legally, no hassle. Another thing I really like is the seat. The extra-wide air-cushioned seat feels good, even after a couple of hours riding. I get lower back pain sometimes, but with this seat, my rides have stayed comfortable. The all-terrain tires are tough, puncture-resistant, and wide enough to handle rough and smooth surfaces alike. I did some riding off the usual city routes and didn't have any problems with grip. Talking about small but important stuff, setting up the M8S does take some time, since it comes about 85% assembled. I'm not super handy, so I was a little nervous about putting it together, but eAhora includes all the tools and a manual that actually makes sense. Still, if you're all thumbs with bike assembly like I sometimes am, you might want to ask a friend for help, or just take it to a local shop for that final bit. Some potential cons, let's keep it honest. This is not a lightweight bike. Moving it around without power or lifting it onto a rack will take real effort. The range is impressive, but if you're planning to do super long all-day rides, you might want a second battery, or at least try to plan your route around charging stations. I'd also say, for anyone looking for more adventure-style off-roading, Just remember that, while it handles gravel and dirt well, it's still best on roads and smooth trails. A few other features really made life easier. There's a multifunctional cell phone holder right above the main display, so you can keep your phone visible for navigation or calls. It even fits bigger smartphones so you're not squeezing your device in. The turn signal controls, horn, headlight, and everything else is easy to reach, even when you're riding with gloves. There's a P button for park, so you can confidently leave the bike without worrying about it moving if someone nudges it while you're inside a store or grabbing coffee. Little touches, but they make a difference for daily use. I'd recommend this for anyone serious about commuting, city riding, or just looking to upgrade from something slower and less capable. If you want something that looks awesome and feels even better with its speed, power, and comfort, this is a fantastic option. I get a lot of comments and stares every time I park it. It definitely turns heads. As for long-term support, eAhora offers a full-year warranty and ongoing customer support. I haven't needed to use it so far, but it's comforting to know that if I ever run into trouble, there's someone handy to help out. In conclusion, the eAhora 4000W M8S Electric Motorcycle is everything I could ask for in an electric ride. It's powerful, reliable, comfortable for everyday use, and loaded with practical features. The only real downsides are its weight and the effort it takes to first assemble and move it around without power. Besides that, it's solid in every way. It really made my commutes and casual rides better, and I've come to love the mix of performance and style this bike offers. I will share detailed information about the eAhora 4000W M8S Electric Motorcycle in the comments section. Everyone, thank you for watching.